welcome to another show of Pittsburgh Sportsline at Atria's PNC Park. Right here at PNC Park, you can't miss it on Federal Street. If you come across the Clemente Bridge, it's right on the left side of the road. Look for Roberto Clemente. We appreciate everybody coming out. I hate to say we had another delay with sound system. We've had the curse of the sound system from the beginning of the year. We've overcome it a little. You'll notice Smokin' Jim will project out to across the street when we do What's on Your Mind. But before we do that, I'm going to break with tradition a little bit. I'm Al Levine, the talking machine. We've got Smokin' Jim Frazier, and we're going to have a special guest stand up and do the national anthem. She's a singer, and she performs locally in the area. Smokin' Jim, introduce our national anthem singer.
Everybody, big hand for national recording artist, Jazz.
This is so they'll hear you on TV land. You just have to project out whatever you have to do.
Okay.
We should stand up, Smokin' Jim. Where's the flag?
Where is the flag? Where is the... Okay, we don't have a flag.
We'll pretend it's outside in the street.
Okay. Stand up. Stand up. Ready? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And look as the red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks, Jazz. Have a seat. Have a seat. Hold the mic. You can hold that. And what's your name?
My name is Jazz Garcelle. I go by Jazz Garcelle, and I'm an independent music artist. I sing R&B, pop, soul music, and I just started about a year ago working on my debut album. It's called Music Therapy, and it should be out summer 2017, if not spring 2017.
No, that's great.
Thank you.
That's great.
Thank you so much for having me on the show.
You're welcome. And
appreciate
you said
that.
we met a few years ago
Yes.
at one of Jessica Lee's jazz and networking events.
That's
Little
right.
E's.
At Little E's. That's right.
Sorry
where we
I didn't
met.
remember you.
No, it's okay.
And thank you for the national anthem. It's
Thank
rare that we
you.
have anybody sing on our show.
I'm glad I could come and do that for you
My
guys.
pleasure.
Thank you. Nice
This will be
meeting
on
you.
TV,
Okay.
Verizon 32 everywhere,
thank you.
Wednesday night. It won't project out to the crowd, so you don't have to yell like Smokin' Jim. You won't hear it tonight. You may hear it when you're leaving.
Very good. Very
Okay. Tell us your name.
Victor Olive.
Now, this is your return visit to Pittsburgh Sportsline. I'm honored you could make it. You had a great escort here.
I did.
Greg
I said-
Rudolph.
yes, I did.
And then there's another guy. You got the Three Musketeers.
Rick
breaking that up tonight.
Verico. That's right, Ricky Verico.
Tell me a little. We always do a photo here, so give me a good smile. Aaron, do you got the camera ready?
Thank you.
Every guest will get this, and then
Thank
write
you.
on a piece of paper who you are and one point
Perfect.
of contact.
Wonderful.
And you know that as a businessman.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Now, Smoking Jim said he saw you at the fights.
Yes.
Is that true?
I was announcing. Yes, I was. So
I thought you only did that once before.
a couple times.
Okay.
A couple times.
So now you're a professional.
Oh,
I'm sure
yeah.
you're paid one of the highest rates that you get in the boxing.
The highest.
I'll double that tonight.
There you go.
I got extra.
Here's my $1 then. You owe me $1.
That much?
That's it.
Whoa. Smoking Jim, lend him $1. So now you've expanded your boxing career.
Yes, yes.
I need you to tell me about a guy who I saw as an amateur. Very nice fighter. Then he went into the Navy. Now he's back home.
Yep.
You want to talk just a little bit about that?
I do. Amante, the magician Eberhardt, is 3-0. He's about to be 4-0 on April 2nd. He's a professional. That's
right,
correct.
That's the key thing. He's a pro fighter now.
Yep.
How old is he?
24.
24 years old.
Yep.
So boxing is definitely making a comeback in Pittsburgh.
It is.
He's a great young man. I'm
is.
friends with him. I've seen him fight. Smoking Jim has.
He works for me at my dealership, and he does
You
a great
can
job.
mention your dealership.
Watson Chevrolet
How do you
on
spell that?
WATSON
Okay.
in Murraysville, Route 22.
Will he wear a nice tie like yours?
He does. Yeah, everybody gets dressed up right. So.
All right. Well, just check it. I'm not going to ask about the other guy.
That's
there,
right.
so.
That's right. But Amante is not only in the Navy. He's a gentleman. He's a class act. He is a give back type person. Very philanthropic. One of the things that I do like about Amante is that he has great courage, and he just fought a guy from Philadelphia who was 6-0 with 3 knockouts, and he beat him decisively, unanimous decision.
One of the things we need is more Pittsburgh fighters beating
Yes.
Philadelphia fighters.
Yes, we do. That's right.
That other side of the state,
No
it
good.
bothers me.
No good. Right.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
So
But,
that's a bonus.
Yeah, so he's going to be fighting on April 2nd and in Lawrenceville, and his opponent is from the Cleveland area, Youngstown area, I'm sorry, and it's going to be a great fight, so
Tell
you need to
them
support
when
it.
and where that fight is at.
April 2nd, 7 o'clock in Lawrenceville, and I think that's the Mission, I'm not sure the name of that, but it's in Lawrenceville, and I'll have all the updates on my
Teamster
website.
Temple, or-
Teamster Temple, thank you.
I'm
Teamster
glad
Temple.
I'm here on the show.
Thank you very much. Good job.
It's been remodeled a couple years ago.
has. Mhm.
It's absolutely beautiful now.
Yes, it
it's
is.
It's an amazing venue. I like
is.
it myself. Now, tell me who's producing that show.
Pinnacle.
Okay.
Pinnacle Boxing.
Well, Pinnacle
yes.
has MMA, so now
Yes.
they're doing boxing.
Yes.
And I've heard great things about the Teamster Temple, and to see a combination of Pinnacle and the Teamster Temple is
Amazing.
quite the place to go to.
I agree.
Definitely.
Great night of fighting. Bill Hutchinson will be fighting amongst many other Pittsburgh professional athletes, and need to come out and support that. It's a great,
Are you
great.
going to be ring announcing?
I'm not going to be ring announcing. I'm managing Amante, so I'll be in his corner that night.
You got away with that.
I
one.
did.
Nice. And speaking of getting away, what else do you want to say to close? Because we're going to get you out of
Sure.
here.
I just want to say I appreciate the Pittsburgh support that we get, and it's something that we take a lot of pride in. I also want to congratulate the Obama School for a great win. I think it's fantastic.
Listen to this, Obama. After you're clapping,
That's by the way, that's my alma mater. I graduated from Peabody in
Tell 'em what
1986.
year.
1986. So I'm an old man, but I give you a lot of credit.
No,
so
you're
good job. Good job.
don't worry about
So
that.
keep it up, and we certainly appreciate you, and we'll support you as well. So thank you.
I already predicted 4 Pete.
Is that right?
4 Pete for
Yeah.
Obama.
Yeah, let's give it up.
Right?
Let's give it up. Nice, nice.
I can't wait to get them up. They have to wait because we got to get somebody else out.
Right.
Because we won't talk about that.
For
but
sure.
Hopefully they make it home safe.
Yes, thank you
But
very
we're gonna
much.
get you to your meeting.
Thank you.
And
and I
what's that
appreciate it.
business you own?
It's a Chevrolet dealership, and I have a Buick dealership as well in Blairsville. So
Does it have a name?
same thing, Watson.
All right,
yeah.
Watson.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Thank
It's
you.
always a pleasure.
Thank you very
Good
much.
luck to you. Welcome to the show. You want to tell them your name?
My name's Ryan Rimsick, or Coach Rim.
Coach Rim. And what's this gear you're wearing?
This is attire from our from the last fight. when you get to them big leagues, for each fight you get like a whole new wardrobe. I love it. It's all training.
You're living large
I'm
then.
living-
Look
trying
at
to,
that.
trying
Yeah.
to.
Any socks
But,
like that with Sammy Vasquez on
Come
it?
on now.
I thought maybe they sprung for that. Okay, I know they're fresh.
But yeah, we get the gear, so I wear it to represent, to keep his name alive from here.
No, I appreciate it. He's been on our show many times.
Oh yes.
I was telling you, little Savina was on the show. Let's get a photo right now. Just smile. All right, we'll continue with this. When did you get into boxing?
I got in when I was 13 years old. I was
Why?
Just because I was a skinny little runt in the hood. Man, had a lot of
Where'd you
energy,
grow
so-
up at?
Denora.
Denora.
Yes.
Mon Valley.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't look like you were a troublemaker, so
Nah,
I'm sure that might have helped you a little bit.
Yeah, charisma's good. It'll get you someplace. You still gotta have some hands.
How about that ring? Got you in the ring.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It did. But
Did you win any Golden Gloves?
4 times, all open class. I boxed all over the country with the Army, representing
Hold
the U.S.
that
Army.
mic. Quit talking with the mic.
Oh,
You're just
okay,
ringing.
yeah, I get going.
We want this good for TV. They can barely hear you because you're like whispering, but
Oh,
that's
okay.
You don't
Well-
have to yell. No, don't yell. Just talk normally.
All right.
All right.
But
so
yeah,
4-time champion.
4-time champion.
Did you go pro?
With kickboxing, not with boxing?
What?
Yeah, man. The competition was
What happened? How did
little
you-
lesser, and I was better with my feet than my hands.
Get on.
Oh man, I guess.
Now tell me what you did in kickboxing.
I was 11
Did
and
you
0.
win anything?
Yeah, I won a few things. I was
Okay.
11 and 0 as an amateur, then turned pro, went 6 and 1. I lost my last fight, leg kicks. I got skinny little legs.
Dude,
Usually
chicken
they
legs.
can't. Yeah, I got chicken legs, man. So
Chicken legs on the hill here.
Yeah, they
North
couldn't.
side. All
They
right.
usually couldn't catch them, but when they catch them, 2 or 3 shots. I did 4 national rules, 3
You know
international.
what? They are skinny, and I see some of these guys just kick the heck
Oh yeah.
out of
man.
legs. We've seen guys almost get broken legs in the cage.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I lost my last one, but I had a few amateur in them 11 fights. That's why my trainer had me go pro. He's like, you might as well get paid for it. I was still in the military.
Where are you?
I got court-martialed.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
Court-martial. We don't
Court-martialed
wanna hear-
for.
We don't want to hear about that.
No, it's
I'm
good.
about positive.
It's all right. No,
Okay.
no. It was for destruction of government property. Because you go to formation and have a shine or a black eye, they hem you up for that. So, but it was all good. They all supported me.
Did
My
they?
stuff all got wiped under the table, of course.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I represented my company. They'd come to the fights and watch it, but rules are rules. You ain't allowed to prize fight when you're in the military.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, heck no.
Boy, thanks for coming on the show. I appreciate it. All right, you're done. Then what happened after your military separation?
Well,
You like how I
boxing,
said that?
yes.
Okay.
Boxing for the Army gave me everything I needed. I got out in '95 and opened up Rimsix Boxing and MMA.
Where at?
Martial arts school in Denora.
Get out.
Yeah, I ran a business for 15 years.
All right.
Trained a lot of people. And then Sammy Vasquez was one of my first little stars. I called him my little De La Hoya.
Get out.
And years later, we hooked back up again, and now all our fights are on national TV. We're in the WBO Elimination
I've
Series.
seen you on TV.
Oh,
of course,
man.
you don't wear a hat, so
Nah,
you
I always
shine.
got my bald nugget out.
He shines.
I let the nugget go.
Definitely.
But it all paid off.
no, that's
And then
awesome.
what's funny, Al, is Sammy kind of followed right in my steps because he also boxed for the Army all across the country.
Right.
That's how he got to the Olympics.
But not
also.
separately.
No, not separately.
Okay. He did it inside. You were the outside man. All right, we got that clarified. Now, where are you located boxing now?
Right now, all I do is train fighters. I pretty much have all the top pros, boxing and MMA.
Will you drop a couple names? Who just won?
Matt Conway is one of my upcoming stars. He's still young. He's undefeated, done 3 fights with me, loves it, totally taking him to that next level. Dusty Panama Red, he's another one. He's
Okay.
13 and 2, 11 knockouts. One of his losses was on pay-per-view on undercard for Pacquiao. He
Yeah.
fought a guy named Mccoy, top notch. He knocked him down in the beginning of the fight, but ended up losing the decision.
Yeah.
But that's one of them losses. The kid's a beast. He's just a bigger version
We
of
should
Sammy.
look for him. Say his name again.
Dusty Panama Red.
Dusty Panama
Dusty
Red.
Panama
All right, look
Red.
for
That's
him
the
as
name
a-
we go
As a
with.
pro.
Oh, he's a beast. He's a killer.
Definitely. What about amateurs? You
Amateurs,
just won a couple
yeah,
this last
my-
weekend.
My boy
Come
Jordan,
on, man.
Jordan and Sarah, they've been killing it.
Say their names so we can at least put that out there.
Jordan and Sarah Miller. Jordan, I don't know Jordan's last name.
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's
Jordan and
why
Sarah
you can
Miller.
tell a lot of these coaches, I wouldn't say they've been concussed.
Yeah, a little punchy.
They suffer some damage there.
Yeah, I get a little punchy.
And that's why we need to watch some of that stuff. I won't ask you any more hard questions. I know it's Miller time when Sarah's fighting.
Yeah.
And I heard she had a very nice
She
fight.
had a great night. They both won this weekend. A few weeks ago.
That's Golden Gloves, folks.
That's Golden Gloves. My other girl, Mary, she already won the gloves.
Say
she
her
won,
last name.
Mary Casamassa.
That's a nice name to say.
She
I
won-
saw her fight.
Oh, yeah, she's a beast. She's a beast. She's one of the, I'm getting into the girls' basketball sector because our...
Did you say basketball?
Yes, basketball, man.
We got girls basketball. These are champions.
Yeah, man. All the training.
When you're a champion like that, we'll talk more.
Yeah.
All right?
When I go to Colorado for Sammy's camps, it's all WCAP, World Class Athlete Program, or
Okay.
OTC, the Olympic Training Center.
How
So
do
you
they
take-
get a hold of you with that stuff?
Well, Sammy's head coach, my partner, my mentor, is
Okay.
a U.S. Olympic boxing coach.
That's what I'm
He's
trying to verify here.
Yeah, he's a big dog. He's a big fish.
That's what I want to hear.
So all the agility drills and coordination and the strength conditioning that these world-class amateur and professional fighters are doing, when you take it to soccer or basketball, the girls, the defense, their footwork, their agility, their leads, all the polymetrics.
Do you have to go to Colorado to train?
No, I'm bringing it back, baby. I'm bringing it back.
You going to put those masks on them? Those breathing things?
Oh, they work, yeah.
Do they
help.
work?
Yes, they do.
I
When you
just-
train in Colorado, it's like somebody's holding a hand over your face. No matter what you do.
Well, you know it's a mile high there.
Yeah, it's high altitude.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford don't care for it too much.
No.
They all love it for the training, but while you're getting in shape, it's rough, man. It's rough.
Sure.
I swear it's like someone holding something over your face.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah, man.
How do you
It's
breathe then?
just your
It's
lungs.
hard.
Yeah, after a week or two, you start getting in better shape. I come back here and your gas is just like unlimited because there's so much more oxygen.
Even you with those chicken legs.
Yeah, man, they still shake and bake, baby.
Do
They
they?
move now.
I knew I'd get it out of them. I wasn't sure. If somebody wants to get a hold of you, what I'm getting at is, how do they get a hold of you? If you like some of what he's saying, he wants champions, and it seems like he trains a lot of people to knock others out.
Yeah, I ain't had a loss in probably a year.
Okay.
The record, the wins are just rolling.
Okay.
But yeah, the
I
girls
don't mind
basketball
bragging
is
as
what
long
we're
as
getting
it's
in.
true. I'm going to verify all these records
verify.
by 2 sources at least. Smoking Jim's a newspaper man at
Oh,
New
yeah, you
Pittsburgh
can
Courier.
verify.
He said you need 2 verifiable sources. So
Yeah,
I'm going to
there
look
you go.
into it because I believe you're honest. I've seen you in the ring. Anybody shining that bald head of
that
yours
bald
there?
nugget.
Yeah, so I respect that.
Yes, sir.
So how do they get a hold of you?
Either through Facebook, Ryan Rimsick.
You mean like I did, and then you're trying to
call.
call me on my smartphone through
And yeah,
Facebook.
it wasn't happening. It wasn't working.
No, unbelievable.
But
you made it.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. You've got any fights this weekend?
Not this weekend. We got Jordan fighting in the championships. Sarah might be fighting this weekend. But
Really? Okay.
Panama Reds looking to fight either Chad Dawson, big name fighter, or we're going for a Ukrainian kid. They're trying to get the
No
fight
way.
for the Ukraine.
You leaving the country or are you staying here?
I don't know. He's asking for 3 plane tickets and 17. We're at 17.5 now. He's trying to get to the 20K for the fight.
Sounds like
to
the
be
market's
worth it.
rising.
Yeah, and then Matt Conway fights in another month. So busy pros and amateur, man. I do it all.
You traveling.
The big kahuna.
Where's
baby.
your base now?
I'm out of South Park Boxing Club, PTT in Carrick with Donnie Caker,
Okay.
Pittsburgh Fight Club,
I should have just
in
asked
Oakland. Yeah,
who
I got
you're
keys to
not
all
with.
the gyms. Yeah, I
Who
go to
you're
all.
not with. All right.
Not too many. I'm with everybody.
No, that's good. And I appreciate you helping the kids in the area.
Yes, sir.
Trying to bring new techniques here from Colorado.
Yes, sir. Big time.
That sounds great.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad you finally made it to the show. We've been negotiating for 6 months.
I know. It's hard, brother. But I made it, Al. I wasn't going to let you down again.
I know. Well, you didn't have to say that. I'm happy. Thanks for being on our show.
You're quite welcome.
You take care.
All right.
And have a safe trip home. Take all those sick kids and
Yeah, we'll get
everybody else. All right?
You got it.
Take care. All right, we have our what's on your mind segment, and we normally don't start it this late, but everybody's been eating and drinking, so I think they'll appreciate. Well, Smoking Jim's one of the most contrary guys that I know. Smoking Jim, you had a half an hour to an hour to eat. You haven't even tried that Talking Machine Big Mouth Burger. All right, this segment is sponsored by Skeets Lewandowski. You see him in the boxing ring as a coach, a judge, trainer, you name it, he does it. Well, he has a service station, Skeets Service Station in Finleyville. He can work on anything that runs on gas. If you have lawnmowers, if you have chainsaws, he even said go-karts. He'll put anything together in your car. Anything that happens with a car. I gave a report 2 weeks ago, Smoking Jim. The two guys come in, they said, we couldn't fix our car. I got the report today when I stopped out to his buffet today that he has every Monday in Bethel Park Bakery Donuts. He fixed that, and some other guys come in and they said, we're having car trouble. He said, come back in 3 hours. So that's the type of guy he is. Check him out, Skeets Lewandowski. You can go to his page. You'll see all the stuff he puts out. And he sponsors this segment, and we're going to start that right now. Smoking Jim Frazier, what's on your mind?
Thanks, Al Levine, the talking machine. And if you want the green,
Don't break this one.
you got to see Levine. Hey, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Hey, if you haven't done so already, I'm sure you already did, do yourself a favor. Grab a menu, because the only burger I like better than a Roethlisberger is the Talking Machine Big Mouth Burger.
Only available at PNC Park Atrias.
Listen, I like to make predictions. 3 years ago, I made a prediction that the Alderdice Dragons would win the state basketball championship in 2016. They'll get that done on Saturday. I'm making another prediction. Antonio Brown will win Dancing with the Stars. And in 2017, the Obama Lady Eagles will win the state championship next year. Here's a prediction I made last year. I said it on every TV show, every radio show. I wrote an article in the newspaper, and I told the Pittsburgh Steelers they need to trade Martavius Bryant. Now he's suspended for a year. Martavius Bryant last year flunked 4 drug tests. He said it was because of secondhand smoke. Who's driving in the car with you? Snoop Dogg? Listen, this year he's already missed 2 mandatory drug tests. He's starting to act and sound crazier than Cat Williams. Hey, listen, the NFL stands for not for long when you smoke dope. Santonio Holmes used to be the Super Bowl MVP, but all he wanted to do was wake and bake. Now he's out of the league, not for long. 350-pound Michael Adams is softer than a Dairy Queen ice cream cone because all he wants to do is eat, sleep, and smoke. Martavius Bryant, I got one little advice for you. A little bit more black and proud and a little bit less black and mild.
Smoking Jim, you're amazing. Nobody believed you when you were saying that last year, and you said you would have got rid of him right when he started catching the ball. Just get rid of him. You were right, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
You know I tell you when you're wrong. But you're on fire with that. And anytime you can say Obama Academy, the Lady Eagles are going to win again, you know I'm all in. Because you got ahead of me on the 4-peat. They will have a 4-peat. That's guaranteed. I don't care if there are even seniors there. Well, I don't have the volume he does, and I usually do a couple promos. Aaron, I don't know if you can pull up on a couple things. We had a lady on our show last week that helps veterans through yoga. It's called Yoga on Mars. Now, it's right down the road near Butler. So she does this for free. If you want to check it out or find a yoga place that's fantastic and they do great things in the area, check out Maggie Abay with Yoga on Mars. Now, in Bethel Park, we're blessed to be on TV. Yes, this is TV. It's not a podcast. And for all of you people that keep telling me and Smoking Jim, what station is your radio show? We're on public access TV, Verizon 32. This show will be seen, and you'll hear me saying it, on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock to 8. We also have a block of time every Tuesday through Saturday night, 7 o'clock to 8 p.m. Verizon everywhere. You have to have Verizon. If you have Comcast, you can come to my house, 7 o'clock to 8 each night. Just tell me. Bring food. If you have any drinks, bring some drinks. You're more than welcome. And I have a nice 46-inch screen. If you want to see a 92-inch screen, go to Smoking Jim. I don't know where he lives. I know he's in Monroeville. I know he went to Gateway. It's a secret. But we have these little promotions for our fundraising in Bethel Park. And I just wanted to post that up because it's a designer bag bingo, $25 a ticket, May 6th. If anybody's interested in it, they have all these brand names that I don't even know who they are, but they're famous people from Coach and different ladies' names. I just saw them today. If you see a promo with me doing it, I was not on any drugs, I wasn't drinking, but I did have surrounded by purses, and they were wheeling me through the library. So you'll have to see that on TV. It's a classic, and they made a little bit of fun at me at my expense, but it's for a good cause. So what's on my mind is I'm getting excited about penguins. You know, they've been like a red-haired stepchild. Anybody has red hair, I'm not picking on you. It's just an old-time saying that they just ignore them. Well, the reason being is you got these great stars, and I call it a power outage. Each year in the playoffs, somehow the leading scorers, they can't score goals. Fleury has been playing out of his mind. Well, now we just heard that Malkin was hurt. And if you don't follow hockey, my point of it is he's a superstar in the league. He's carried the team, and now he's hurt. He may be out 6 to 8 weeks or toward the end of the season. But yet they won, and they looked like they could win convincingly. As Smokin' Jim will say, he needs other people to step up. He tells you about the Steelers. Well, I'm telling you about the Penguins. If they step up, they have the team to get to the Stanley Cup. I'm positive about people in Pittsburgh. Let's go Penguins, and that's what's on my mind. Now, we still have a lot of guests here, and some of them traveled from pretty far away. Well, one's a friend of mine. She's also a TV star, Smokin' Jim, in the Meadowlands. And it's not the Meadows in Washington, PA, which you thought. It's way over across near the ocean in New Jersey. And Wendy Ross will tell you some more. Come on up. She's a nationally known TV star. There, you know what this mic's about. Welcome to the show.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you.
I've
guys.
only seen you on a horse.
Oh yeah, that's really only half of what I do. So.
I think it's only about a third.
Well, probably, maybe at this point.
We
yeah.
try to get technical on
Wait,
that.
I have a question. Now, when you guys come out to the Meadows, Jim is usually real quiet, real. Where did that come from? On what's on his mind? I was
He
like,
told
wow.
me he has a personality disorder.
Okay.
He's actually a mama's boy, so I'm not making fun of him.
Okay.
And he's a quiet mama's boy. His mother, Dorothy, would hit him with a stick. And I know that's illegal in most states except Pennsylvania and Monroeville. So he projects this stuff out. He's actually one of the shyest. He's my best friend from another mother. He's like my brother. And he's so quiet, I actually can't hear him. Well, right now I'm deaf.
Okay.
So I really can't hear him.
Well, it was
he's not
great.
even talking.
He hit it.
Was
you
that
know,
exceptional?
The nail on the head. I mean, it was great. It had me laughing over
Which
there. That's
part
for sure.
did he hit the nail on the head? Because there were like 10 of them.
Probably the end, I guess.
Okay.
It tied
I
it all
always
together.
check my guests to make sure they're listening because I'm deaf.
No, it was great. It was good. It was just surprising because you're there. He comes out to the Meadows and we do the shows there. It's also we have horses that we race at the Meadows. Like you said, I've done television at the Meadowlands in New Jersey for the last 4 years. But the Meadows, actually, I live in Bell Vernon, and my boyfriend Chris trains a small barn there, and he does well.
Isn't he number 3 trainer out there at the Meadows?
He is.
In Washington, PA.
He is. Yeah.
Thanks for driving her here on a horse. A lot of horsepower.
He wasn't going to get up here, though. He's a little shy. He's
I'm not bringing him up.
No, I don't think. He's good sitting over there, and but definitely, he does good things there, and we have fun there, and we race, and a couple good owners we got to race
Hold
for.
it. Now, I know he comes from a horse family.
Yes.
I know you come from a horse family.
Yes.
How many generations, or a couple generations, or?
We're both 2 and 3 I'm 3 generations. I think Chris is 2 or 3, right?
Is he taking your photo?
I don't know.
Aaron's going to
probably.
take a photo.
But I think we're probably 5 generations combined. So definitely horse racing. And anyone who doesn't know, come out to the Meadows down there in Washington. We have Saturday afternoon races. You've been there on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
So
we've been there. We're going to do
fun.
a show. We've been asked. Oh, and by the way, you did pass that message on from Heather Wilder, one of our favorites. Mm-hmm. And hello, Heather.
Hello, Heather. I told him. So yeah, she was happy and she wanted to talk about Saturday racing and all the events they have going on there. Heather's a big push on social media, Facebook and things like that.
She's actually the PR.
She is
for the
PR.
Meadows Standardbred Owners Association,
the PR director.
MSOA.
The MSOA.
See how I can say that?
I'm a member. Are you going to be a member?
I was a member.
Okay.
I'll have to re-up.
Okay. We want you
gotta
to get involved. Harness
Well,
racing is a great sport. More people need. It's like they don't know about it or whatever, but it's a great sport.
Here's what
it's really
is.
fun.
you race and it's about 30, 35 miles an hour. My friend, now look, he's a power lifter. He lifted half of the building up a couple weeks ago. I had him on a horse. Now, he didn't realize I had a GoPro.
Okay.
I was filming. We had a celebrity race. Yes, he's a celebrity. They let me go on, a separate horse. And we had different guys or drivers. Just so you know, they're not jockeys. They're drivers. And they have reins. Well, Smoking Jim put his helmet on, and then he stopped breathing. We raced for 5/8 of a mile. That's one time around.
Did you take a deep breath? Did you?
No, he just stopped breathing.
Where did you finish? That's what matters.
He won.
Okay, we want to win.
I was coming up second, and Mike Wilder
okay.
raced one of the best races I ever seen him race.
Okay.
Because we're outside, we got shuffled to last. He goes, "You ready?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Are you okay?" I'm hanging on like this. Let's film this. I got a win because I predicted a win.
Right.
We were 5 wide.
Yeah.
Coming down the lane, Roger Houston announces, "The talking machine won't stop talking." And it was on TV, Comcast. For all you on Comcast,
Wait,
it was
did you
on.
guys have fun is the question. Did you guys have fun?
I was beyond fun.
Did you have fun?
I'll never do it again, but I
Oh,
love
he
it.
was scared. That's okay. That's
And I kept saying, he is not breathing.
Yeah.
But he's alive. And it just goes to show you that he got some guts.
But I've been fortunate enough in harness racing to do some really cool things to be a part of. In the Meadowlands in New Jersey is kind of like the mecca. The Meadows is a big track too, but the Meadowlands is really the Super Bowl of harness
Sure.
racing, the best of the
Now
best
we're
of
a
them.
5/8 mile track.
Yes, and the Meadowlands is a mile.
Thank you.
Yes,
I needed
so-
that explanation. A lot of people are learning about horse racing.
Mm-hmm.
You can go out there at 18 years old, not that I condone betting, but I went out there right after high school with friends of mine, and I learned just bring what you can afford to lose.
Right, which
And then I learned if somebody throws a program on the floor or ground and they're leaving, take that.
Just
you don't
pick it
have to
up,
spend
right?
$1 or
Yeah,
two.
exactly. Save a
So
little
we
bit of
started
money.
a handicap. I ended up owning horses
Okay.
for about 10 years in the 80s.
Great. Did you
So-
have fun? Did you do good?
It was great. I got to jog horses with some of the best drivers and trainers on the track.
Okay.
And they used to tease me. Doug Snyder would chirp at my horse and make him go fast so my arms would get pulled out.
Well, that's as long as you
And
were
you know
having fun,
Dane?
though.
You
Yes,
know Dane?
uh-huh. Yep.
All right, we won't talk any more about that.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. They're all great guys, though, but they've been around forever and really good
And Dave
horsemen.
Pallone was up on
Dave,
one of my
yeah.
horses the first year he raced.
That's
And
great.
he won.
That's a great story because Dave's the winningest driver in the whole world.
Yes.
So we have him at the Meadows.
And
so
here's what's
great
amazing.
for him to be there.
People don't know that. You got a guy that's one of the greatest in the world at driving horses, and he's only 25 minutes away at the Meadows.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Roger Houston, the voice, who helped Smokin' Jim get a horse.
Yep.
And that's how Smokin' Jim was a part owner on a horse. That's how
great.
we got involved.
That was fun, though, right? You got to be.
I love
What was
it.
the horse's
I
name?
fell in love. Ashes and dust.
Ashes and Dust. Yep.
Yeah,
That's right.
and he ended up
Tim
getting
Twaddle
hurt.
trained, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's
okay.
a great guy. I made more friends now. I have new friends at the track. I'm friends with you now. Look at this.
Yeah.
I'm friends with Heather. I remember when she was
Heather's
born.
great, right?
I
It's
remember
a good
when
group,
she
a
was
good crowd
born.
you're running in. That's a good circle you're running in,
Is it?
especially at the track. Yeah, for sure.
I like that.
So when are you guys coming out on Saturday?
Well, Heather asked, when do you guys want to do a show? So we're working on
Okay.
getting out there to do a show.
All
You
right.
know you can be one of our first guests because she does something unusual.
What's that?
You're an outrider.
Yes, that's
People
true.
don't even know what that is. They
Yes.
think I'm swearing at you.
No, actually, if you go to the races, there's always a girl on horseback, and that's like an outrider or the parade marshal. And we're basically just out there for safety. I am the backup at the Meadows, the girl that's been there for
Missy.
She's been there for quite a few years. I actually had my own racetrack in New York that I rode at for about 10 or 11 years. And I've also done a bunch of events across the country. I've been blessed again to be a part of things like that. The
You have been.
Hamiltonian, and yeah, the Breeders' Crown, lots of big races. And I just recently got a new job, so I won't be riding at my track in New York, and I'm getting ready to retire my #1 horse that I've rode for about
What's
10
its
years,
name?
Floyd.
I met him.
You met
I
Floyd?
even interviewed you. You were riding Floyd.
Okay. You did, that's
You
right.
made the
I
show.
remember.
See
Yeah.
how people forget? They're just amazed with Smokin' Jim.
That's what it is. I just right over my head. I totally forgot about it. But I mean, horses. If you were part of horses and doing something like that, I mean, he's the best of the best when it comes to doing that, and just
Poor
ultimately
Floyd. Now
keeping.
he's retired.
He's retired, but he's gonna have a really good life, and
Okay.
that we're out there just to maintain the safety of the races.
We
and
got a
keep
lot of
everybody
other
safe.
guests.
I know.
And I need you back on, but I think we're going to do interviews with the show at the Meadows on Saturday afternoon sometime.
Okay,
So if
well,
you're
I'm
around-
actually riding there. I think not this Saturday, next Saturday.
Well,
so
I don't
I'll
think
be
it'll
there.
be that soon.
Oh, it'll be later. Okay. Well,
Okay.
if you can get me up, I'll be there.
I know you can talk. Now, tell them what show you were on since you're now retired from the Meadowlands.
It was just the Meadowlands racetrack in New Jersey. It was live, but it broadcast all over the country and throughout the world. Yes,
I thought it was a worldwide show.
It was,
right?
yeah. I mean, the Meadowlands signal goes everywhere, so it was something really special to be a part of.
Smoking Jim didn't realize how special you were while you were riding as an outrider.
Right. Yeah, I have been blessed to be able to do both, and it's been great.
Just tell me how many horses you're training and racing right now. It
I
may
think-
not be the same number.
I think, what do we got, Chris? 13 right now, 13 or 14, and we own about 6 or 7 parts of ourselves, so it's been good.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Wendy, thanks for making it. Chris, thanks for being the driver and
Thanks, guys.
trainer.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You take care.
We'll see you soon.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Great
Let's
job.
get a photo with you. Coach, congratulations officially.
Thank you.
It was great to see the memory from last year when you won and you had all the girls. That's why I was looking at these photos and I kept going, they're fooling
Yeah.
me, but girls get taller and
They
more
do.
beautiful as they age.
They clean
I have
up
a
what-
daughter myself. So
They clean up
and
very
son.
nice. You should see what they look like when they go to homecomings and the winter formals and everything else. They look
And
beautiful.
you didn't have them dress up like you?
No.
You're one of the smartest coaches that I know. There's nobody smarter than her.
Oh,
No
yeah,
doubt.
there is, but
Well,
oh,
not
so-
on our show tonight.
No.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, wait a second. I trapped her. That's called a trap. You guys all know a trap, right? Okay. You saw it. Now will you talk?
my name
Tell
is
us.
my name is Monique McCoy. I am the coach of Obama Academy Lady Eagles. This is my 5th year.
I
with
know
the
last
team.
year was your 4th year.
Yeah,
so.
this is my 5th year. I have with me Devon Alexander, who is the assistant coach, and Darrell Porter, who's also an assistant coach as well.
And I remember they come to you and they started the winning streak.
Yeah, they
Now,
start.
I didn't want to rub that in,
No,
but
you don't,
they're
that's not-
magic.
They are. They
Okay.
are. They work their magic. They certainly work their magic. They're great.
And how did this year go for you? You
We
want to give a
had-
quick synopsis
Oh
of
my
it?
gosh! This year, of course, we won the City League Championship
Right.
title for 2015 in 2016 City League. Our record was
Somebody said.
21-5, so the best record in school history.
Wow. That's awesome.
We played some pretty amazing teams this year. Some good wins for the program, and
Tell me your best win.
our best
Do you
win.
have a best win?
I would have to say our South Park was our best game. We played in the Ambridge Classic, and it was amazing. The girls just went out there. They played very hard.
Boy,
And
do you have 3 freshmen here?
I have 3 freshmen here.
They're starters.
Well, no, not
Oh,
yet.
they snuck in.
Not
They
yet.
snuck in.
But,
All right, they played.
But they some of them have
Okay,
seen
because
some
I was going
varsity
to tell them
time.
they have to get off the stage.
No, they have to stay.
Okay.
They have to
All right.
stay. They're our future, so they have to stay.
Because they're going to be part of the 4-Pete?
Of course. Yes.
All right. You stay here, we'll find out who
Yes,
you are in a minute or
absolutely.
two.
Yes.
Well, I'm like Chuck Noll, one game at a time, but I'm doing one season at a time.
All
All
right.
right? Because I like your style.
All right.
I appreciate
So-
what you're doing and the hard work. I make fun of a lot of stuff, but it's hard work. That's part of it. And a lot of people miss that because a lot of kids are at home, they're looking, well, yeah, I can do that. Well, maybe in your games you can do that, but you got to do it physical life, real life, and it's hard work.
Right,
I'm
right.
sure every day you ladies aren't happy that you're working out hard.
They seem pretty
The results
happy.
are, wait a second, Coach.
They
Coach,
seem-
keep looking that way when you see this on TV. They all shook their heads.
Oh, well.
It's a team. But you're motivating them.
I am, Devon is, Darrell is, the parents are, so they have quite a bunch,
We
a bunch of
appreciate everybody
motivation.
who come out to the show to support
Abs-
this. How about we pass the mic to Devon?
Yes, here we go.
He can come over, Coach. You just sit there nice since you got all dressed up in your homecoming gown. Introduce yourself. You can stay right there. She'll actually put the camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Devon Alexander. It's my 3rd year here. Going to these girls. These girls that's here, they put in the work. There's a few other young girls that didn't make it today, but the freshman and sophomore, junior group that's returning, these girls, they put in the work. They're always at practice. So, you know what I mean? As far as the next year and the year after that, we feel we can keep
going.
going.
You see the potential.
Yeah, we definitely
and
feel
I wasn't trying to disrespect you.
Oh, no.
I'm just a little more patient.
Because
I'm not in it like you guys are to win it every year.
Well,
you know that.
Well, the thing is,
I respect it.
Yeah. Well, first we just hope they get better. For one, hope they get better on and off the court. They're the other thing we forgot to mention. They're good kids as far as in school. They get really good grades.
Well, I was going to ask because Smoking Jim and I argue about this point.
Mm-hmm.
He believes that all athletes should be homeschooled. And do you know why he says that? Because he doesn't care about an education. Because never mind where he went to school. Well, we're going to leave it at that. But here's my thing. A small percentage make it to the pros. If you can parlay that into a great education at college, don't listen to Smoking Jim. Please. This is my brother from another mother. But that's why we disagree. Go to school. Do the best you can. When you get good grades, that's like a double bonus. You know when you're shooting fouls? You get double bonuses sometimes. That's what it is in life. So I'm glad to hear that, and I appreciate it coming from a coach who's putting in the hard work and time with them.
Yep. Yeah, but yes, like I said, these girls, man, they put in the work. Like Saturday practices, they're there before we get there sometime. 9 a.m. practices.
Are you on Smoking Jim's schedule?
We might be.
Because you guys were early tonight. You beat them here.
Yeah, we just
hey,
might
enough
be.
of that report. I'm sensing a lot of positivity. Will you pass it back to that large man in the back?
Will do.
Can you come forward, Darrell? He knocked everybody over. What is that? Those elbows are still strong from your playing days.
Pretty strong. But I'm Darrell Porter. I'm the volunteer assistant coach. I'm trying to give back because I think when I played, the city gave me so much. I'm trying to pass on some stuff to these girls, and they're all great. They all work hard. They're all receptive, and they're all coachable. And when you have a group of girls like that, then that's why we win.
You know what? Thank you. I'm pumped up right now.
Yeah, me too.
You got me pumped up.
You should have brought your swag flag. We gave you a swag flag and an eagle.
I know. See, unlike Smoking Jim, who has a shrine room with all his sweeties, I actually have a stack of all my towels that people have. Now, here's the latest one I got. Now, I know it's not yours, and I should have, but people like giving me some shirts and stuff like that. This is a pro team, and they're pretty good too, and they're Pittsburgh. I'm not promoting them against you guys. Forget it, because I might take you guys out to play them. I watch them play, all right? Especially you and you too, all right? And you guys can back up. Now, we start introducing these players and give them the mic, and I'll ask them a question or two.
We'll start with the freshmen, and then we can lead up to our 2 juniors starters we have here.
Okay.
Here you go. I told you I was going to make you talk.
Now, will you come over, because I got to ask you a question. This is the hardest question I'm going to ask you tonight. What's your name?
Mashaya Hairston,
Well, thank you for saying it. What position do you play?
power forward.
Power forward. And how old are you?
14.
14.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. And you like this team?
I love it.
How long have you been playing basketball?
3 years.
3 years, only 3 years. So you come to it late and you love it. Well, I wish you good luck, and I know you're going to do great.
Thank you.
Thank you. You can step, don't block the coach. You know. Tell us your name.
My name is Haley Blackwell.
Well, thank you for coming on air. You feel like answering any questions like the same ones I asked?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
For I think 4 years.
4 years, okay. And what position?
Power forward.
You know what? I'm sensing a trend here. Do you like this game?
I do.
Do you like the hard workouts?
It's worth
Coach
it.
is watching. See, I try
it's
not
worth
to
it.
I try not putting everybody on the spot.
She does put in the work.
She actually handled the pressure very well, so I know you're going to be a great player also. Good luck to you, and thanks for being on our show. We'll have you back on again, all of you. Now pass that mic. Thanks for stepping up. Tell me your name.
I'm Talia Mitchell.
Thank you for being on the show. You know my questions, don't you? You want me to say them? All right. How old are you?
I'm 15.
Okay. How long have you been playing basketball?
I've been playing since 5th grade, like
How old
on a
was that?
team. Like
Take a guess.
10.
Okay. So that's like 5 years. So far, you're the leader of the pack. See, I'm good at math. That's why he believes in homeschooling, because you don't have to think that hard. Just do it.
No, maybe 11. Maybe 11.
I'm not being that precise.
Oh,
So
okay.
4 years.
Okay.
If it's 4 years, that's still pretty good. And what position do you play?
I'm point guard.
Coach, I've never had this happen. 3 power forwards in a row. Okay, I like it. Do you have fun on the team?
Yes, I do.
Are you doing well in school?
Yes.
Well, no, she's a point guard.
Oh,
point guard,
I thought
yeah.
you said power forward.
she's
See
a
how I'm
point
deaf?
guard. She's a
I told you that yelling does affect you after a while. So you're the point guard.
Yeah.
That's a great position because you got to feed those power forwards. All right, they're all good friends. Freshman, you stay there. Hand it to the junior. I recognize you. Tell me your name.
My name is Taylor Stewart.
All right, nice to see you again. Tell me the position.
I'm a guard and a forward.
Okay, well that's good. You're ambidextrous.
Yes, sir.
Look that up. I know you're having fun because winning every year is a good thing,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
You're looking for more.
Yep.
Will you
Another
be
year.
the 4-peat class?
Yes.
I like that. How many points did you score this year?
I averaged around like 10. So next year I'm,
What are you
looking
trying to do?
forward
Kick it up?
Yeah.
I like that. We got to come out and see a game. Smoking Jim, I'm going to have to be there when you announce a game or something. I'll be the color guy. Okay? He can be play-by-play. We do that.
260 points this year.
I was trying to do the math, Coach. I was figuring if it's 22 or 26 games. Coach still got it. See, he went to school. He's educated. Stay in school. You doing well in school?
Yes, sir.
You going to get a scholarship?
Yes, sir. Hopefully.
Where do you think you're going to go?
I want to go to Howard.
Do you? Howard, that's a great university. I heard that. You want to pass that mic to the last junior here.
I'm Michaela Porter.
I thought you grew an inch.
I don't know, maybe.
It looks that way. And what position do you play?
I'm a guard, shooting guard.
Okay, since you shoot, did you average 10 points a game?
Probably like 15.
You're not bragging, are you?
No.
Okay, because I like facts. Dad, how many points is that? Did you figure that one out?
Yeah, she scored 369 points this year.
Excellent. We
Thank
like
you.
hearing that.
Thank you.
Is your mom here with you too?
Yes, she's out.
You want to shout out to her?
Shout out to my mom.
And any other moms that I missed? I didn't know if your moms came with you or your dads.
We have
Shout out to all of our moms.
We have Mr. and Mrs. Blackwell. We have Mr. and Mrs. Mitchell here. So we have our parents here.
Hold it, who's the cameraman here? He won't.
That's Taylor's dad. That's Taylor's dad. That's Mr.
Don't
Stewart.
hit that light again, because who's that leaning on that light? Oh, I think we're all right. That's just, they're trying to tell us we got to go. No, we're not going yet. We're not going yet, but thanks for everybody showing up. I respect your team. You want to close out, Coach?
On behalf of myself, the coaches, and the Lady Eagles, we are very honored to be back on your show, and thank you for asking us, and hopefully we can make this a yearly thing to catch up.
You know what? I guarantee that we'll catch up with you every year.
Well, that sounds
And
like
you
a
know
plan.
what that means.
Gotta keep winning.
That's it. You guys are too
We'll
good.
promise that. Thank you.
Hard work. I saved the best for last. Introduce yourself.
My name's Greg Rudolph.
You're a returning guest. Now, who's this guy?
Rick Verica.
Thanks for coming on. We talked earlier, many moons ago. You know a lot of friends that I have from the Pittsburgh Press Post-Gazette days. And I heard your business is over here on Federal Street. I first want to talk to Greg. Let me get to Greg here first. All right. Now, you're boxing now in Golden Gloves. You said you were going to do it. You're all healed up. I saw your last fight that you won. Now, you had another fight. What happened there?
Two
Or
opponents.
you didn't have a fight,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I was supposed to fight somebody from a gym. He didn't show up. Well, I guess he had back trouble.
Sure.
So I got a replacement. He didn't show up.
Hold a fist up. That's back trouble.
Yeah. So
We'll talk about none of that. So we'll just move forward. So now you got 2 wins in Golden Gloves. Where do you go next?
the semifinals April 9th in Penn Hills.
In Penn Hills, okay. I'm going to try to make that one.
You better.
That'd be great. I got a couple other events to go on. Smoking Jim's there for almost everything, so because he's the key man to boxing. I do a couple different things because that's what I do. But, you saw it, folks. Now I got to be there. The lumberjack. Oh man, I think he hit me with a. Oh, here, go ahead, hit me one more time.
Too much green tea.
Yeah, and coconut oil now, man. And a little working out. Working out.
That's right.
Thank you for keeping the legend alive.
Yep, always going to hit you in the stomach.
Now, you've been doing a lot of things in this last year. I can't even keep track of it. From clubs to MMA to everything else. Are you going to focus with boxing right now? Is that the plan?
For the time being, yeah. I'm going to win Golden Gloves. So I'm not just going to fight it. I'm going to win it. And then
I didn't mean to misspeak. I know you're in it to win it.
I'm always in it to win it, whatever I do. But
I know. I've seen your first two, your MMA fight and your first boxing match, so I saw that.
I'm going to win that. And then we've been talking a lot about turning pro this year. Maybe
boxing?
July. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I wanted to do another cage fight just because it's pretty fun. And
well, I see you enjoy it.
You get a lot of exposure off it. And so I'm either going to do one more of those, and I'm going to finish out gloves. And my coaches feel pretty confident that I
tell the people your coaches, because I always like to drop names.
My main coach is Christopher Williams, who I got at Fight Club as the main boxing coach. He's doing a fantastic job. It's Bill Hutchinson's main coach.
Okay.
Matt Layshawk is my coach also.
Right.
Bill Hutchinson is my coach. I'm learning a lot from him just from being a sparring partner and a training partner.
I noticed a change in your style too.
A lot, yeah.
I'm very impressed with it. I'll just tell you this much.
A lot more technical.
I don't get impressed much because people usually keep the same style and they tweak it.
Yeah.
You did more than a tweak. So I know you got a lot of help. It's a team.
Yes, I did.
And here's the other thing. You can now sit on my lap as I'm Santa Claus again. You weigh a lot less.
Yeah, I'm 20 pounds lighter.
He weighed almost as much as me in that classic photo.
Yeah.
So that's one of the. I didn't want to encourage you, and you actually weren't in shape at that time.
No.
So it was over 2. So,
probably. Yeah.
Just so you know, because my right leg, I'm pretty good with leg presses, but it was challenged. I recovered. No, we've had some fun, and I wish you the best of luck. I got to hear some more from Rick,
and
then we may come up with you to close the end of
Sounds
this.
good.
So, Rick, let's do your interview. Aaron, what do we got? We're going to check. Okay, we can get this in. You got an elevator speech.
We can get that.
Right? You got an elevator pitch.
I'm ready to talk.
Tell me about. You help athletes.
Yeah, let's stick on the subject of boxing.
Yes.
Okay, Greg. I work with Greg a lot.
Okay.
Greg, we met a couple years ago.
Okay.
And we just started discussing about some of his training, and he came over to see me. We have a facility right here on the North Shore.
All right, enough BS. Tell me what it is.
Well, we have a system that oxygenates water at very high levels. If you're familiar with
you have oxygenated water.
Yes.
I just like saying that.
Yeah. You had trouble at first, but now you're good.
Yeah.
You were saying it too fast. That's what it was.
I had to slow down.
Yeah. Well, if you're familiar with hyperbaric chambers.
I'm familiar with them.
Very similar concept, just a different way to administer the oxygen to the body.
And the name of your business?
O2 Inc.
O2 Inc.
Oxygen Incorporated. That's right.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
3 variations between the chamber and our system. Number 1, our system 5 times the level of oxygen than a chamber.
5 times?
5 times.
Can you help
Which is the main ingredient.
You can oxygenate me.
We can make it 10 years younger, maybe put you back in the ring.
I won't tell you how old I am. I never was in the ring. That's
picket.
like the guy that said he broke his arm.
No.
Can I play the piano?
I'll put you on the
Did you
picket
play
line
before?
Again. I'll put you on the picket line again.
That'll be in my book. Hold it. What is this at Pick on Al at the end of the night?
Hey.
Hold it. Wait, how do you do that?
But really what we like to express with this is I've been working with Hutch.
Okay.
Greg.
They're getting younger.
They're getting younger.
Unbelievable.
Well, they get in the oxygenated system.
Not yet.
And it helps recover from training. We have a 5th of the Steeler roster coming in on a regular basis.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You've been here 7 months on Federal Street.
7 months on Federal Street.
See, I remember things.
Yep. It's funny. I wish these guys were still around because just today Peabody graduate Kevin Barlow.
Yeah.
Okay, he has running back, Pitt Hall of Famer, in excellent physical shape. Has a hyperbaric chamber in his home.
Okay.
Don't use it anymore
Because
because it comes to Federal Street.
Because of you.
Yes.
What's the number of your place?
208 Federal Street, Pittsburgh, PA. Phone number is 412-721-4551.
Now I'm hard of hearing because of him. Will you repeat that phone number again?
721-4551, area code 412.
Rick, you're amazing. What got you into this, the short version?
Well, short version, I've been dealing with this technology for about 9 years. We're putting it on the market. Multiple professional athletes. We have high school organizations that come in, use it on a regular basis. Regular people,
You give
young
school
children,
discounts and other type
school
of things?
discounts.
I just want to promote
athlete
this so
discount.
people know.
I
If you
appreciate
do
that.
an event or anything, get me a flyer. We have some
Absolutely.
information. You
Sure.
can come back on the show, both of you, of
Sure,
course.
sure.
You know you got an open invite.
Yeah.
Come up to Hollywood Lane sometime.
Listen,
Bring Gia.
we could have
Bring
fight.
Gia.
We could have fight. We see the lumberjack 5 days in a row.
Wow.
I don't want any more secrets going out on the air.
Oxygen withdrawal.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want these secrets going out because it's bad enough they watch all the fights and the videos.
Right there and pay for it.
There it is.
That's the best point I heard. Give him a last say here.
All right.
What do you want to say?
I want to thank you guys for having me on the show for the third or fourth time.
About four. Yes.
I love it. I love you guys. Thanks to my man Rick for coming out. He's done a lot for me. Thank to Victor for coming out earlier.
Sure.
He was here.
He's a
He's
good
done a lot
man.
for me also. Pinnacle has a fight coming up April 2nd.
Yeah.
And then March 26th, I believe. Dominic Mazzata is the main event.
They got MMA?
MMA
first,
and boxing.
Then boxing second.
Bill Hutchins the main event, and then Dominic Mazzata main event. You can't go wrong with those two guys. So come out and see us.
We're going to come out and see you. Thank you very
Appreciate
much.
you, man.
We're almost done. Stay right there 1 second. I want to wish Skip Atkins, one of my best promoters. He's 82 years old today. He just ate the Big Mouth Talking Machine burger. He's still alive.
All right.
Look at that. And we always end it with one of our charities. Stay Joey strong.